If you're between the ages of 13 and 25 and want to be as successful as possible, then this video will be the most valuable video you'll watch in a long time. Because in this video, I'll be sharing the 8 habits you must learn before it's too late. If you don't know me already, my name is Van, and I've been tracking my habits for almost 3 years now. And it has allowed me to build a successful business, an impressive physique, a personal brand, and overall just give me the freedom to do what I want to do. Now that you know a bit about me, let me quickly tell you why these habits are so important to learn. Habits are the cornerstone of our lives. And if you want to be successful, then it's not about the big monumental changes, it's about the small daily actions. Okay, now that we know why these habits are so important, let's get into the ones that will change your life. The first habit you must learn before it's too late is waking up early. The early bird gets the worm. When you wake up earlier than everyone else does, you will get more done than everyone else. While they're sleeping, you're working, setting up your day and making progress. Now, don't get me wrong, waking up early sucks. I absolutely hate it, but I cannot deny that the people who wake up at 5 a.m. and go for a run and get stuff done seem to be the most productive people I know. I personally think that nothing productive gets done past 11 p.m. And even if it does, then it's at the expense of your sleep schedule. So wake up early. We as humans have a natural circadian rhythm that tells us to go to sleep early and wake up early. If we don't listen to our internal body clock, then we feel tired, grumpy, and slow. But if you wake up early, go for a run, complete your morning routine, and get work done all before 9 a.m., then you will be a different person, I promise. The next habit that completely changed my life is tracking my habits. A video about habits where one of the habits is tracking your habits. Sounds a bit confusing, right? Well, it's really not. Let me break it down for you. Tracking your habits is the #1 way to change your life and hold yourself accountable. For almost 3 years now, I've been ticking off my whiteboard every single day, and I'd say it's probably the only reason that I've stayed on track for this long. I actually recently developed my own habit tracker, so feel free to check it out in the description. The point is, sometimes life gets busy. We have so many other things going on that ultimately we end up forgetting about our habits. But if you track your habits, you don't forget. It's so simple yet so effective. So if you don't want to burn out, then please track your habits. That leads us to the next one, which is saying no without explaining yourself. Learn how to say no. Oftentimes, people aim to please others at the detriment of themselves. Don't be that guy. Now, I'm not telling you to say no to everything, but I'm telling you to learn how to protect your peace, and don't be afraid to do so. If you don't want to do something, then guess what? You don't have to. At the end of the day, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Not for skipping that party, not for not replying to that message, not for choosing your own mental health over theirs. People pleasing is a disease, so stop being a yes man and learn when to say no. The next habit you must learn before it's too late is doing hard things. Aim to do one uncomfortable, hard thing every day. Just one thing that puts you outside of your comfort zone. A cold shower, a run, sitting in silence with your own thoughts. Doing hard shit makes everything else easy. Comfort is truly a killer. The average person chooses comfort over success time and time again, which is why they end up average. They don't want it bad enough. Their why isn't big enough to get them outside of their comfort zone. And why is that? Because it's safe there. It's safe in your bubble of easy, of normal. By doing this, you're training your brain to be weak, to avoid challenges. But guess what? Life is a fucking challenge, bro. And everything that you want isn't going to be easy to get, or else everyone else would have it. You must be at peace with doing hard stuff, because the journey you're on, you'll be confronted with obstacles, challenges, and hurdles that you must overcome. Choosing comfort now is a trade-off for an uncomfortable future, whereas choosing uncomfort now is a trade-off for a future that is worth living. Scroll now, don't chase your dreams now, slack now, and you'll end up living a miserable life. So start choosing pain, because if you don't, life will choose it for you. I challenge you to do one hard thing today. Learn to strengthen your mind. Turn it into a fortress and you'll be unstoppable. The next habit is journaling. Journaling is mental hygiene. It's like taking a shower, but for your thoughts. Every night, I want you to write down what happened in your day, what feelings and thoughts you had, and write down one thing you're grateful for. Letting our emotions out every single day is really important for the health of our brain, and also expressing gratitude towards what you have. This will send a message to the universe to provide more of what you're grateful for. But in order to show gratitude, you can't just write it down or say it. You must feel it deep down. Journaling takes 5 minutes out of your day, but it pays off so much. And a little bonus is that you can look back on your old journal entries and reminisce on the memories and thoughts that you once had. If you adopt this habit of journaling, then I promise you'll stop overthinking and start executing. Eventually, you'll realize half your problems are just made up in your head. So journal tonight and comment how it goes. The next habit I want to talk about is deep work sessions, specifically without your phone. Deep work, or the flow state, is a term that describes a zone of pure, undistracted focus. goes, where time disappears and productivity skyrockets. It's when you stop reacting to the world and start building it instead. I'm sure you've felt it before. Whenever you're in the flow of things and nothing can stop you. No pings, no scrolls, no mindless dopamine hits, just flow state. This is where million-dollar ideas are born, where skills sharpen and where results actually happen. You want to separate yourself from the average person, right? Well, it's easy. Do 2 90-minute deep work sessions every day. No phone, no distractions, and watch your life change. You'll finish in 3 hours what most people stretch across their whole week. This is what will separate you from the 99% of people who are watching how to become more productive videos, because majority of the time they're not actually putting in the work. This leads us to the next habit, which is learning how to sell and speak. If you have zero sales skills and can't hold a conversation, then I have bad news for you. These are must-have skills in order to become successful. But I also have good news for you. You're probably still young, so you have a lot of time to develop it. But the reality is, if you can't sell, then you're screwed. Whether it's a product, an idea, or yourself, you need to be able to communicate with people with confidence. I personally believe that the reason I am where I am is because I have the ability to communicate. It's required for content creation, business, networking, and just about any aspect in your life. The way I look at confidence and communication is like XP points in a video game. The more reps you do, the more people you speak to, the more your XP bar goes up. With that being said, go take a sales course, start a YouTube channel, talk to a random stranger, whatever it takes to get your XP up, because the better you speak, the further you will go. There's no debating that fact. All right, the final habit you need to learn before it's too late is lifting weights. More specifically, getting in shape. Lifting weights and hopping in the gym is the habit that will yield the best results in the shortest amount of time. And that's exactly why I left it until last. Within just 3 to 6 months, you can completely transform your body. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Ultimately, a weak body equals a weak mind. And being strong gives you confidence in your daily life. Lifting isn't just about looking good, it's about self-respect, discipline, and routine. Get in the gym, lift heavy, and stay consistent for a year. Then come back and tell me your life hasn't changed. I bet you won't. At the end of the day, habits are everything. You fall to the systems you build. So build a great system and you cannot fail. If you got any value from this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help me. And if you're actually serious about changing your life, then join our community. It's free and it's the first link in the description. It's full of people like yourself who have the same goals. Also, be sure to check out my new habit tracker. It has 3 years of knowledge and experience put into that book. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video. Peace.